show last night. I got lost and took a short away through them Hollywoods. Crying around in the night after the show, and I got bit, huh? I'm blown, still my soul when I smile, shaking the kids. Everything's getting louder. It's my heart starts to swell. Look into the sky, I see the moon rise out, and my thoughts begins. I'm a werewolf, man, my heart begins, and I'm coming after you. I'm a werewolf, dancing for a flash of me, amazed out of me. Standing naked in the moonlight, muscles pulsing, lasting from within. Howling at the blood moon screaming in the darkness and inside. Everything is getting louder, and when my heart starts to swell, look into the sky, I see the blood moon rising, carnal sins begin. I'm a werewolf man, and my heart begins as I'm coming for you. Looking at the black moon screaming in the darkness, fearing you. I'm a werewolf dancing for a flesh and a face, kind of me. Like the black moon screaming in the darkness, feeding on our sin. I'm coming after you, my lady. The mock made me just like you. I can smell you. I'm coming after you. Yeah, baby, I'm
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our 3 days of Halloween. We just ended our music videos on Friday, and today's Sunday. We have a very, very, very special guest with us. He's a friend of ours, someone that's near and dear to our heart. We think he's extremely talented. And Carrie, can you please introduce our guest?
I would be delighted. I have to say that Lucifer, also known as War Angel, and Angelus Lucifer is one of the scariest, most talented guys musically I have ever met. So excuse me, before I start my interview. Okay, I did a little prayer. So welcome to our show. Again, we are so glad to have you back, Lucifer.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
So catch us up. Now, you are what is known as a angelic metal artist. I believe that was or metallic artist. Talk a little bit about what that is.
Yeah, I decided to put everything together with what I do. I'm also an exorcist.
So you cover
so
it
that's
all.
where this
You've
all
got
comes
it all
from.
covered.
Yes,
Right.
I have it all covered, and you know, I'm a musician, so I wanted to incorporate everything into my music.
Have you done exorcisms?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
now,
Can you tell us a little bit about?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
No names, but
Mostly exorcisms are mostly it's a mental issue. A lot of times, some people are truly, you know, there's things
possessed.
going on,
Yeah.
and you have to know how to go about that. And even though I call it's Angelus Lucifer, right?
Yes.
But, I more than believe in Jesus. So
Yes.
just say it like that.
Oh,
without
understand.
that, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So.
Yeah, I
So
think a lot of people don't understand that when they first see you. But
No, they have their conceptions of what a Lucifer
how do you
is.
protect yourself though when you're doing an exorcism?
Well, the thing is, I don't really have to protect myself. I'm being, I'm being protected.
Okay.
Something happened to me years and years ago, and uh, I'm basically protected. So
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
if you believe in the truth, you have nothing to worry about. So.
Well, that's
I,
good.
I I imagine it would be kind of scary though, because I believe there was some video or some photos of you actually in a cemetery and photographing spirits. Was that like a photo? Was that fake, or did that really happen? Did you
Oh no,
actually?
no, yeah, I wouldn't show anything fake like that. No. Yeah, we were at the cemetery. I was at the cemetery, and when I had the photos, what is it called?
Developed? Developed.
Developed. There you go.
That's okay.
Developed. The developing company called me on the phone, and they were all excited about it. Oh, you got to get back over here. There's something on the photos, and it was what they call ectoplasm. The
Yes.
energy
Wow.
of these things, which can it can shape itself into whatever. So,
Oh,
and
wow.
that's what you saw there.
Wow, that was pretty amazing. So I want to get back to your music. You have a new CD, I believe, coming out.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Let's talk about the music and when that will be coming out.
All right. Well, it's already out. It's
Okay.
already on. It's on Amazon, iTunes,
Oh, good.
basically everywhere. Google Play, and it's this time I decided to call myself Raven Wolf,
Ah,
and the name of the album is Blood Boom. And it came about because I contacted ACDC, and to give them a chance to get into the band as the replacement singer,
Right.
because I was a huge fan of Bon Scott, and I could do that,
uh-huh.
And when I saw the direction it went in with Axl Rose, so
Ah, darn.
I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make an American ACDC, and so I did it myself. I did all the instruments and came up with my own version of ACDC American style.
Right.
Cool. That's cool. So you have a huge fan base, really. How's that going, and how exciting is that to have fans that really love you?
Yeah, well, it's great being able to interact with everybody as well. I don't believe in the whole entire rock star mentality where you basically snub everybody.
Yeah.
No. Even when I play out, I pull people up on stage. If they want to sing with me, they can sing with me. It's supposed to be about having a good time. It's not all
Aw.
the other things, And so.
That's really cool. So, what has been your scariest experience on stage?
Oh wow, on stage. Probably drying up from the stage light.
Okay.
where I can't speak or anything. Let me see.
Yeah, people don't think about that.
Some of the people are I don't know if you would call them scary, but just out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they get drunk. They go to bathroom on themselves. I mean,
Oh.
that kind of all that kind of weird.
So it's
So
not
on
really
that,
scary. It's just kind of strange, people. And that's not the
so
majority of his fan base, believe me. That's
right.
just what happens to
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Well, it's great about the fans. I also do opera and things like that. So I could jump all over the place, even the Bee Gees, whatever.
Right.
So I draw those people into. I just want to bring music back to what there was a time where it was exciting, and it's just not anymore.
Right.
So I
Right.
just.
Well, your music is definitely exciting. And I want to know where do you get these lyrics?
Oh, as I'm making the song, it's very strange. I can hear it in my head,
Uh-huh.
what to write down. So many times I'm making the actual song, doing the instruments, and then it's funny. I'm just singing along with something I just made, and then when I'm done, I write the lyrics to fit exactly as to what I was hearing in here.
Right, but you get
I don't know
like
what I'm hearing in
a
here.
rough
I'm hearing
draft.
something.
Well, that's
Well,
wonderful. 'Cause
there.
you've got your muse or whatever right there that
There's
is
voices in
sending you
here.
information. Yes.
So, you actually used Gregorian chants
Yeah.
in intermission of your song, and that's very interesting. What led you to do that?
Oh, it's because of like what I told you with the exorcism and the spiritualism. Now, I was raised by a voodoo priestess grandmother. You know? So I was raised in the voting, but it was mixed with Catholicism, and then I branched out to everything else. You know, I just had to experience everything. It's just people trying to find God.
Yes.
That's all it is. So I in my exorcisms as well, you can compel spirits by singing.
Wow.
And that's where the chanting comes from and things like that.
Wow,
Ah,
that's
interesting.
amazing. Scary though. So speaking of scary, Monica, let's take a break and listen to some of this fabulous spooky music.
Okay, I'm so
Angelus.
ready. We'll be right back.
Waking up over here in the dead. Don't know where the hell I've been. They started with a little drive to the darkest cold woods. Deep but nothing leads it out. On cheap of the Palm Beach brew. Then another set out. Will it wrestle with the tide? Let's never thrown into the dark, cold night. Screaming hard, firing at the dead mind. Let's go somewhere, singing my soul is going soon. I'm never to feel and take off running through my face. I still keep ripping at my flesh and piercing, flaming eyes. Thought I was down, I wouldn't even make it through the night. Then the power rushes through my soul, in my flesh. Feelings in the tail, hate, feelings from my heart, even breath. Screaming hard, playing at the black fire. Let's go the back, taking my soul to the tomb. There's nothing to feel, I say I'm ready to my face. I finally remember where exactly I have been. Running through the woods and craving blood-tasted sin. Having the time of my life, embracing the hate and the pain. Full moon resurrecting mind, light of faith again. Feeling high, feeling the fire burn. Who I am. No more waiting for the full moon ever again. Let's go and give a fight, a brand new I'm sitting across the deepest oceans. Don't spread the wall. Bring in a rocking potion. Don't need permission. I do what I want. Fucking blood dispersion. I can't carry force. Let the sails out to all the foreign lands.
everybody. Welcome back. We are talking to the fabulous Angelus Lucifer, man of mystery, and also quite psychic, and has worked with spirits and all that. So I do want to go back to that spiritualism a little bit. When you do an exorcism, how do you prepare yourself, and so you know that it works, and how do you protect the people around you?
Well, as far as the people, the person that I'm dealing with, the house clearing or whatever, I just want to sit down, talk to them, and see what's actually going on. And then I can get a feeling of what's going on. And really, exorcism is just compelling the spirits, to listen to you, to see your point of view as well. I want to know what it is that's wrong with them. This could be people that have died, and in transition, they're a mess.
Yeah.
They could have died a mess, and I just want to see what's going on to compel that spirit to move on and get out of that person, because most people get this. They get possessed because they're not feeling well, and they're depressed or something like that, and then which opens doors.
Right.
And these things are all around us all the time. They're always looking for a place, they just want to live again.
Yeah, when they really shouldn't be thinking about that. They need to actually go to the light and such, right?
Yeah, they need to just find peace. It is peaceful there.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful there.
So what about demons? Have you ever run into that situation? And how do you? That's a hell of a situation to deal with. And I've seen.
Yeah, I always wonder, are demons real?
Yeah, it's funny. That people's conceptions of demons and monsters and things like that. When you're in that form, you don't have. You don't have an image.
Right.
Depending on how strong your will is, you can start to look like things. You can make the person think they're seeing something that they're not seeing. But a demon is basically it's really hard to explain. It's hard to explain without me really getting into it. But I've dealt with that in big ways. And
are they just not the greatest? A lot of negative energy, or?
Yeah. They have a hunger. They have a hunger, and they just don't. Once they latch on, they don't want to let go.
I see.
They don't want to let go of you, and they're using your body, like a puppet. So it's in there, and it's the excitement of them getting to live again, and the whole entire thing like that. And depending on what that spirit was in the past, it could be a real pain.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
So back to your music. You have the new CD coming out. Talk a little bit about the songs on the new CD and what maybe one or two are your favorites on the new CD.
All right. Well, the songs on the CD are much different than the other album. This time I wanted to go a more commercial kind of way, and I wanted to bring in more, how is it, like just having a good time.
Yeah.
Going out, drinking, fighting.
That's
having a good time. Even though I don't drink, but going out
it's
and
part
having
of life,
a good time. I like fighting though.
Oh, I see.
You're bad.
Yeah, right. I deal with those things, but it's an album about basically enjoying life and not giving a shit. Just having a good time. Pretty much like what the 80s used to be. It was just music and going out and just having a good time. And
what's the name of the new CD?
The new album is Blood Moon.
Blood Moon?
Blood Moon.
Yeah, I love werewolves. So I did some songs about werewolves on it. One being Werewolf Man, where I get to howl a lot. I like to howl.
I love those howls.
There's a song in there, Jailhouse Jesus and Bruise and Tattoos. And yeah, I just want everyone to have a good time when they're listening to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
Yeah, punch somebody in the face and get a beer, and then everybody hang out,
Have a good time.
Yeah, it's funny. You asked me before about on stage, and I've had people out there fighting and bothering some of my followers, and I would actually jump off the stage, fight with the people, and just keep singing. And we're fighting, and I keep singing, and then at the end of the show, we're actually friends. You know, the ones that I fought with. So it was just a good. It was a good.
Thank goodness it worked out that way.
So
Oh gosh.
along those lines, we said the scariest thing on stage. What about the most unique and exciting thing that happened for you on stage?
The most unique.
Or one of them.
Yeah, or one of them.
Probably the fights.
Okay.
Yeah, because who else does that, right?
Yeah, because we're really, I'm out there to perform, singing and if there's always a jerk with somebody like that, and I'll jump off the stage and confront him while I'm still singing. I have to keep singing. You know, the show has to keep going. So it would be basically that. You know, I'll call them up on stage if they want. If they want to come up on stage, we can.
Yeah, if they can do it better, come on, buddy.
I'm also a martial artist, so let's do it. I enjoy this. So you know, come up on stage, we can fight, whatever, and probably we'll end up being friends.
Yeah, and what I like is that you know martial arts and you know how to do things that won't necessarily harm the person, but it will restrain them, and that's
restrain.
That's good. That's a good thing.
In a way, it's incorporating the exorcism as well. I want to see what's wrong with this guy. And then when it comes down to it, there's really nothing wrong, and everybody just ends up having a good time. I'll let them even sing. You know?
Yeah, that's gotta be
microphone.
funny. I have to see one of your shows sometime. If you ever come out to California, I know it's a long way.
Yeah, plan on it.
Well, you have to let us know because I know they're exciting shows.
Yes, absolutely. So, Lucifer, if you had one piece of advice to give, you know, fellow musicians or artists, what one piece of advice would you give them?
Be yourself.
Good.
Just do what you want to do, and don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just don't stop.
That's some of the best advice I've heard because there's people that they try to imitate someone else and it shows. You know, if they would sing from who they are, how they wish to sing, then people know that.
Now that you bring that up, it's pretty funny because I have a sort of a chameleon kind of voice. So I sound like all of them. But there's a reason for that. I was a fan before I was a musician. So I spent a lot of time, you know, copying these people. And I started many tribute bands as well. Motley Crue, Queensryche, Iron Maiden. So they're all in here.
Right. But you just combine them all a little bit.
That is you combined them all in one person.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
And that's a hard thing to do because that's, you know, you're stretching some genres there.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about your opera and compared to metal, compared to rock, you know, it's just spirituality. I'm sure you get that in there also. Yeah. And that's a tough thing to do, but you do it and you make it sound easy. And I know it's not.
Maybe it's all the years of doing it. That's why it seems easy. Yeah.
Right. So, speaking of music, and we'll get back to a little bit of superstition. Where can we find your music? And you know, where's the best place to find Angelus Lucifer?
Oh, it's on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, everywhere digital.
You can find it. Yeah.
Yeah, so because you know the CDs are going the way of the dinosaurs too. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
It's easier to plug in and listen.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah.
Do you have a website, Angelus, that we can also mention to our viewers?
You know,
Or,
not recently. No, not recently.
okay.
What if they want to
But
say
I
hello?
will.
Can they go to
I will.
Facebook or any place, Twitter or any place?
The thing is, I don't like Facebook.
Okay.
But I'm working on a website, so
Okay, well, you'll have to let us know when that happens so we
I
can tell
will.
everybody, update them on that.
So,
That's,
do you have any gigs coming up in November?
Yeah. Well,
or
the thing is,
December.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been offered some in New York City,
Cool.
so I'm checking into that. They
Wow.
What
look
are you
like
doing on?
great places.
What are you doing
Yes.
Halloween? Anything special?
As far as Halloween, probably not much. I mean, every day is Halloween for me. So that day there is maybe it's a
So,
little bit of a vacation.
so that's the
That's
day you take off from Halloween. I got it.
that's true. That's true.
Why
So,
not?
Hopefully a show.
that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be
So,
great.
so Lucifer, what does Lucifer do to relax?
Oh wow! I watch mafia movies. I
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, right. I'm from Brooklyn, so
Yeah.
it's great to watch these mafia movies.
Hey, I'm
And
Italian, so I know.
there you go. Right? You do something. You get something to eat. You feel great. You get a cannoli and.
Oh God, he's making me hungry now. I just had
Yeah, really.
cannolis last week, so.
Yeah. Gosh, making me
But I
happy.
miss the New York food. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, the pizza, huh? With the
Oh,
stretching cheese and
Oh my gosh. Yes.
the
I'm
Coney
telling
Island
you,
hot dog.
the only
Yes.
place, the East Coast food is so good, especially New York. I just love it. Yeah.
It's
So,
funny. I like country food, but that I like that too.
so Lucifer, what advice would you have for somebody that would walk into a haunted house for the first time?
Wow. Know where the exits are.
Yeah.
And make sure that the floors, and, there isn't a hole somewhere, and have the right flashlights, because a lot of people do this on Halloween, and they go into an unknown place, and it's not the spirits and things that get them. They end up falling through the floor and dying.
Because it's not safe.
Yeah. And when you're at the cemetery, have the right flashlights as well, because you don't want to get spooked and run and trip over a tombstone, hit your head, and then you'll stay there.
Right.
If
So visibility is everything.
My advice to everybody going into a haunted house is it's good. Have a good time. Just have a good time and try to just try not to let anything in.
right, exactly. I have to ask you, what you hear about people saying protective prayers before they do seances and
Yeah.
such like. Does that do any good?
No, because yeah, I know water, feathers, sage,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, right.
Right, right.
No, these are things that you're trying to program your mind into believing. Once you believe in those things, they might help you. But really, a spirit or what they call a demon just don't care about the crucifix, and it don't care about sage. It don't care about holy water. It don't care. It doesn't affect it at all. It's your inner belief in what you believe and things like that. That's what sends them away.
Right. Now, is it true that the veil, this is the other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about. Is it true that the veil between our world and the spirit world is very thin around Halloween?
Around that time, yes, because the original Halloween is really November.
Really? Interesting.
All Saints Day. All Saints Day.
All Saints Day.
The
Yeah.
Catholics changed it to October, but it's really like November 1st or 3rd.
Right. And I know some people who celebrate it then also. Yeah.
Yes.
Still.
Yeah,
Still.
it is. It is supposedly thinner at that time, and once again, it could be because of the belief.
That people believe it on that day. Yeah. Yeah. Just like the Day of the Dead that they have. There's so many
Yes,
people believe
yes,
in
yes.
that. My goodness.
Yeah, well, might as well make cookies and things, and maybe death will be nice to you when it comes. So.
Yeah, really. I hear. Take the cookies, please.
Yeah, please take the cookies. Please take the cookies. I just briefly want to mention an experience that I had in a cemetery, Catholic cemetery. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm Catholic or was Catholic at one time, but I just got really weird vibes walking around. And I walked around during the daytime. I came across this grave of a woman named Aurora. She died in 1922. And something about her grave, she was buried in a sarcophagus, drew me. And I said, I'm getting a vibe, but I don't understand it. So I brought a psychic friend to that area. And she called out to this. I didn't hear it. My psychic friend heard of this. Help me, I was murdered.
Okay.
And so that was this. Now, I didn't hear it, but I could see her face change when she stood by the graveside. So I think that's the closest I ever came. And it ended up the woman did die mysteriously.
Yeah, okay.
And that's very freaky. But
Her will was strong, and she's still trying to make.
Let people know what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and she had a beautiful picture, a black and white picture, it kind of engraved in her her tombstone. And I know this is weird, but it's like she looks at you. I mean, maybe it's just the picture, but and you can see when you stand in front of Aurora's grave, you can see that her terror, or whatever you want to call it, it shines through that picture. Anyway, I had to mention it to you because
Strong will.
Absolutely, and I mean, she died in 1922, for God's sakes. Anyway, so Lucifer, thank you so much. I just wanted to point out one song that I really love, All Gallows Eve. Talk a little bit about that great song.
Yeah, well, another song that was basically another Halloween-inspired horror song, basically. So I just wanted to change. I just wanted to change it from All Hallows Eve to All Gallows Eve. You know, like someone's waiting to be killed. I think that's scarier than Halloween. So.
Yes, it is scarier.
And the things that must be going on, and in the person's mind.
Can you imagine?
And the spirits that are waiting to take his hand to like, hey, come with us. No, come with us. You know? And that's basically what the song is about.
I love that. Well, I love all your songs. Now, are you doing another CD besides the one you mentioned that was called Risen, or am I thinking of another artist?
No, that's the one there. That's the one there that you're talking about.
Oh God.
Oh well, no. All Gallows Eve was like the beginning.
Yes.
So you're going way back to the beginning.
We are.
And that was,
okay.
Yeah, that was basically like an EP of songs that I released.
Wow, Risen.
Since then, Risen has come out, and that's on iTunes and Amazon, and now Blood Moon.
Blood Moon. I love that. I love that name.
I like the title of that. Now, you said that you're working on something else now, something new you're thinking about doing.
Yes, I'm gonna go into the like she said, Gregorian chants. So now I'm gonna make an album of just that kind of music. It's more ritualistic kind of music. To see what happens when people listen to it.
Yeah, you don't know unless you try it. Absolutely.
Yeah, even the Risen ones has some of that in it.
I was just going to say that you already use that chanting in a lot of your music already. Yes. So yeah, I think people.
Yeah, I'm going to try to incorporate Celtic music into it, as well as Romanian and.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You're going to have to let us know when you do that. Okay.
I will.
Yes.
I will.
Yes. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
For showing up with us. We just love you.
Yeah, and I hope you'll come back every Halloween with us.
Please.
And we can catch up on
like
everything that's happening.
Yes, please.
I like the way it's going, the Halloween ambassador thing. That's great.
That's right. That's right.
You are our Halloween ambassador, Lucifer, and
thank
we
you.
thank you so much.
I thank you.
and we just love you.
Okay.
So we will see you soon. If you have any more new music, please send it to Monica. You know,
oh yeah,
she'll.
absolutely. We'll get it played because we play all types of music. I think that's what music is for, so people can listen
do all
to everything.
types of music.
You got it. Well, hope you have a happy Halloween and
too.
resting.
Have a safe one.
We will. Thanks so much. Great to see you again. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
All right. Oh,
he's such
nice.
a joy. You know, people,
he's
that's one of these type of people. I want to talk about, you know, when people put labels on someone. They do this to this gentleman all the time, and they have no idea that he's very religious, believes in God completely, but he's also opened himself up to some other things that maybe specific religions don't believe in. But he's very honest about it. He's a very loving, kind person.
Right.
And I don't go by looks, you know. He dresses this way for a reason because he's a spiritualist. Like you said, he does exorcisms. He's a man of many talents.
Yes, he is. It's amazing, and his music. And I like the fact that he's added the Gregorian chant again, because that was fabulous.
Yeah, you don't expect it at all. So I think with that, I'm ready to listen to some more music. Here we go. Yeah. Catch you next week, folks. Enjoy this.
Second limo left me sitting on the side of the road with no beer.